Alright, hello, people on the vertical stream. We are doing a Pokemon Firered backported solo run with Aurorus, so we'll just get started right away. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, we have Weather Ball on the learn set, which is pretty funny, because we don't get Sunny Day or Sunny Day or Rain Dance by level up. We do learn the TM for Hail, but I think the TM for Hail is in the post game. That really wouldn't help anything. Yeah, Aurorus was yet another Pokemon Life decided ability because Refrigerate and Snow Warning are not a thing. Yeah, I think Thick Fat was a good one. Hey, did you see that? That Rattata got frozen and then thawed right away. Those wondering why that's possible, each turn before you can attack, there's a 10% chance you thaw. So you effectively have a 10% chance to just thaw right away. Hey look, another freeze. Honestly, just because it's not doing too much, maybe on the Rattata, I should just Powder Snow it, so in case I freeze it, I get a boosted catch rate. Hail is at Victory Road. What? Where is it? I know Sandstorm is there. Is it where... Well, no, there's Overheat Sandstorm. So is it by the rare candy? Guessing so. This won't one-shot it, right? Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna have to catch, Paris later. I mean, theoretically, we could use Sandstorm to make Weather Ball a Rock-type move and make it our best Rock-type move in the game, but Rock Slide will do just fine. Alright, I don't think I need to do trainers here. I'm only going to do trainers here if I'm going to struggle before Brock, but I don't know. In the last Fire Red Backport we did, I did have to do the trainers here because Misty was just going to be that bad. I think it was Hisui and Avalugg, but this thing is not going to be absurdly bad against Misty, not even close. Because we get Thunderbolt. Oh no, I've been poisoned. Alright, I need to go heal at the Pokemon Center before the poison kills me. And 16 HP to spare. Nice. Alright, so hopefully Brock won't be too bad. Maybe I should... You know what? I'm going to fight this guy first. He's really good XP. Plus, he's right here. I could probably one-shot his Geodude. I will two-shot his Geodude. Okay. Alright, level 8. I think our next level up move is... What, level 12, I think? But yeah, I'm not going to save here, because if we're slower than Brock's Onix, he will never use Rock Tomb unless he can detect a kill. And he's not going to detect a kill at full health, so I think this fight's effectively free. Yep, see? Bind. Alright, one more hit. Nice. Alright, that was a relatively easy Rock split. Alright, so now throughout the next section of the game, how easy is it going to be? I mean, I predict the only hard thing is gonna be Misty. Hello, Syncstar. I hope I said that right. Sandscar. Okay. Sorry, I thought the K was a D. Alright. I don't really know if I should have Powder Snow or Thunderbolt in slot 1. Actually, I know the answer. Thunderbolt. Because Powder Snow has 40 base power, but with the same type attack bonus because we're also an Ice type, that makes it 60 power, but Thunderbolt is a raw 95. So Thunderbolt is just straight up better. Ale is where the submission TM is by the Mr. Mime Juggler. Oh. I always forget there's 4 TMs in there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, is it worth fighting Misty before Rival 2? I mean, we do get Water Pulse, but I don't think Water Pulse is going to be needed for Nugget Bridge. Plus, I think it's just going to be straight up safer to do the Rival first. Because the Rival, his Pidgeotto has 27 speed, and I'm at 24. So it's almost guaranteed I will outspeed it. Alright, I do need Paris. Wait. Yeah, Paris. I wasn't able to get a Rattata earlier. Weather Ball, let it live, right? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think we need really Misty. Would using Keldeo sword form be too easy? Most legendaries in general are just really easy. But the point is, like, I'm not really doing this for the challenge. I'm mainly doing it just because it's I don't think fun's the right word. Like, well, it's fun, yes, but I think it's also fun for the viewers too, because you normally wouldn't see a Pokemon like this in Fire Red unless it was like some sort of extreme ROM hack like Pokemon Unbound. It wouldn't just be like a vanilla copy of the game. Oh yeah, it'd be a cosmetic thing. I think the only thing with that form, it only becomes that form if it gets Secret Sword. I think that's its signature move. The only difference is it having that move. Oh, that'd be cool if it got some sort of paradox form. Alright, can't learn any of the move tutors there. Alright, I'm looking at my speed. We are completely speed tied with the Pidgeotto, but honestly, I think it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Well, yeah, I knew it wasn't Sacred Sword, because that's learned by the Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. But it had to be Secret Sword. And Dunsparce got done dirty. I don't know why people always complain about Dunsparce's evolution to Dunsparce. Like, Dunsparce is just a meme of a Pokemon. Its evolution is a meme. Uh-oh. So, that's something I didn't realize. We are 4 times weak to Steel. I think that's the only spot in the whole game where we can actually get attacked by an offensive Steel move. Well, okay, that is a concern for next time. Actually, ask you, are there any other rival fights where that Charmander, Charmeleon has Metal Claw? How long does he have Metal Claw for? Would you use Mega Diancie? We actually did have a month earlier in the year for Mega Evolutions. I think it was February. Actually, there were 2 separate months for it. We did the Kanto Evolutions, and we did a few others. We thought of Mega Diancie, but we decided to do Mega Audino instead. So, just Bruno's Onyx and Agatha's Arbok. So, those are the only things from here on out was offensive Steel moves. Okay, so I'm guessing the rival on the boat doesn't have Metal Claw anymore? Steel, Fighting, Ground, and Fire. Actually, Aurorus is not weak to fire because, wait. Oh, you're right. I was about to say the rock type resists fire, but no, it's not the rock type, it's the ground type that resists fire. Yeah, see, the whole Geodude Onyx thing? Like, Ground and rock have very similar weaknesses and similar resistances, but not completely. Oh, yeah. I guess I do need to worry about Blaine, you're right. Actually, I probably should have saved for that guy. I'm 4 times weak to fighting. The and rival. Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. Actually, Icy Wind's 55 power. So the same type attack bonus would be 81, I think. Like half of 55 is 26 rounded down, and 55 plus 26 is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 81. Yeah, Thunderbolt is still better than Icy Wind. We're basically just stuck spamming. We're stuck spamming Thunderbolt on things until we get access to Ice Beam. Grass is neutral. No, we're weak to grass. No. Rock resists fire, ground does not. Oh, you're right, John. You're absolutely right. So yeah, we are neutral to fire. But then again, we have the ability Thick Fat. For those of you on the horizontal stream who can see this above the gameplay, Thick Fat basically gives us a resistance to fire and ice. And we already resist ice, so that just gives us a double resistance. So I'm not honestly too worried about Blaine. I grabbed that orange berry just as a backup. Would you use Zygarde next? I don't know what our themes are going to be for the new year. I don't know if I was going to keep this a surprise, but I remember I talked with Axu about it. Starting in the new year for the Gen 3 backports, we're actually going to be done with Firered, and we're going to move on to Emerald. Like, all of next year, we're doing Emerald backports instead of Firered. Because we've done so many Firered ones, and I've honestly really perfected my play in this game, but I mentioned this with Axu. I still feel very bad at Emerald runs, and I feel like I need a lot of practice and, like, ways to improvise my runs. And that's not one of them. So, yeah, we'll be doing Emerald in the new year. Oh god, this is going to be annoying. Well, at least this is time save for run 2. Mega Rayquaza. That'd be a funny one, yeah. Yeah, maybe the primal reversion forms would be an interesting theme. Alright, let's just do this first. Actually, this will be a bit difficult, because the Staryu has 38 speed. Okay, we still one-shot. Okay, this fight is a bit risky. Yeah, alright, so in the next run, do Misty before I do that Rocket Grunt. Could you revive the Helix Fossil for a Surf user? The problem with that is, the lab to revive the fossil is on an island surrounded by water. You need Surf to get the Ammonite, which I would then use for Surf. That wouldn't really work out too well. It is possible to give them their signature moves, but in Gen 3 backports, we don't backport any moves. If we did it in Generation 2, where we do backport moves, then yes. But in Gen 3, no. If you're wondering why, I feel like it would change the game a bit too much. But we only made an exception for Crystal just because we wanted to play around with it. Alright. Something else I'm going to start trying to do. I'm not going to buy super potions there from now on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the basement here, get the hyper and super, and just hope that'll be enough. Okay. Alright. Hopefully the rival here goes good. As long as I can one-shot the Charmeleon, it should be fine. I would love to do Roaring Moon at some point. We actually did do a Paradox form month. Sometime this year. We actually did. I remember we did Slitherwing and, like, Iron Jugulis. Iron Jugulis was pretty good. Slitherwing was pure garbage. Dominic, I actually do have a plan for that at some point. Actually, you actually made me the ROMs to where, I can play Fire Red and Leaf Green with all of their forms without changing them. Which, if you know how the Deoxys forms work in Gen 3, that's a pretty hard task to do. But, I've been trying to think of a good time to do it. I don't know if I want to do it as a video or, like, as a stream. Like a sub-special. I don't know. Let's teach Water Pulse. Could be useful. Dude, look away. But yeah, I don't know what to do it for. Like, it's gotta be for something special. Rock Slide. Yes. Is it in Gen 3? The Meteorite? It was starting Generation 4, where you had to use the Meteorite. In Generation 3, the form of Deoxys literally depended on the game. Ruby and Sapphire was regular. Emerald was speed form. Attack form was Fire Red. Defense form was Leaf Green. It was literally just the game. Which, in order to do all of them in, like, one game, you kind of have to do some backporting shenanigans. This is, concerning. Oh my gosh. Well, I actually got a reset at Surge. Feels bad. That'd be interesting. Alright, let me try, Oh, you've got to be kidding. What's the best move to spam here? I think it's just Icy Wind. Bulldoze was introduced in Generation 5, so no. Oh my gosh. Okay, Surge actually kind of sucks. Okay, I know my problem. I'm not holding the Cherry Berry. Well, thank you for stopping by, John. I'll see you next time. Oh my gosh. Dude, I did not predict Surge is actually going to be hard. Oh no. Okay, Surge is actually bad. It has been a long time since we've done a backport where Surge was actually hard. Alright, so now the mid-game. Is there any... What's going to be my plan after the tower? I am not going to do Erica before the tower. I think that's just asking for death. So... I think after I do all the Safari Zone stuff, I think... What would be the first good place to go to? Theoretically, it would be Sylph to get Calm Mind as early as possible, but Sabrina's gonna absolutely destroy me. I think it would have to be Koga, because Substitute plus me resisting Poison, just straight up destroy. I don't remember if we learned that, but just in case. Faye took over for her dad as Pokemon professor, and Brennan's the gym leader. Oh, that'd be a fun fan story. Probably Rock Slide next time so they doesn't go aggro with Thunder Wave. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Rock Slide would have been overall the better move. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I want to do Koga first, that's for sure. Man, our low speed actually hurt us. Dominic, Hoenn doesn't need another remake. At least it isn't bad as Avalugg. Nowhere close. Dude, Hisuian Avalugg did worse than Hisuian Arcanine when I backported it, and Hisuian Arcanine had a worse experience growth rate, which means it leveled up slower, and Arcanine had way more resets, and a lower level, and it was still faster. Honestly, if I had to remember correctly, I think that might have just been from like 2 or 3 select fights that caused the issues. Yeah, Dominic, all that stuff you mentioned would probably have to be something for a ROM hack. Sinnoh already had a remake. I have never used Shadow Lugia because I actually never played Coliseum or XD because I never owned a GameCube as a kid. So those were 2 games I completely skipped on. But I hear a lot of people who grew up with them say that the games are like really legendary. So I'm guessing I missed something out. From what I've seen, it's basically if Pokemon Stadium had a story mode. That's basically what I'm getting from it. Oh, I did watch that Matt video where he backported Shadow Lugia. I didn't get most of it because, I never played it. Now I want to make a 3D ROM hack of the Hoenn games. I've known people who did it. I really hate how bumping the sign makes you read it. I wasn't even pressing A, I was just bumping into it like this. Annoying. I'm gonna get the PP-ups. I want to try and use them on Ice Beam. Destiny Deoxys. Good name. Alright, there's another PP up in this pot right here. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing any vitamins, so I'm not going to pick up any high money items. Another thing that's really interesting about this game that I still haven't figured my head around, this game gives you so many max ethers throughout the mid-game, yet I never seem to use them. I wonder if I should, like, skip picking them up, but then again, it doesn't really punish me for picking them up. Like, they're, like, right on the path. I would have to move 2 steps out of the way, and it could come in handy. Alright, I do want to use that calcium. Oh, hello, Shabu Rao. Hope you... Welcome to the stream. I'm doing a Firered, solo run with Aurorus, and it's a Gen 6 Pokemon, I know that, but we basically coded it into the game just so we can play around with it. Just see what it's capable of. And it's doing, pretty good so far. Except for Surge, surprisingly. We're not even weak to Electric, but Surge was only hard just because of our low speed. Ruby and Sapphire PV restoring items are pretty limiting. They absolutely are. Like, a bunch of the hidden ethers and stuff are really out of the way. Okay, great. I'm paralyzed. Okay, do I not have a paralyze heal? Okay, that is, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna have to do this fight paralyzed. Is there an Eevee you can get? Oh yeah, it's on the top floor of the what do you call it? The building where the Game Freak building is, the very top floor. You know, it's a good thing we're a rock type, because otherwise this fight would be a lot harder. Oh yeah, good job, Rhyhorn. Use Scary Face when I'm already paralyzed. Alright, so now I just need to go get the T, and then just go get Fly. I've also been, in my latest runs, normally I would just go in the building right here to buy Super Repels, maybe a vitamin. I don't do that right away. From now on, I always buy Super Repels later. Because I always start the game in Pewter with, like, how many? Like, 11 Repels? And 11 Repels will straight up last you for most of the game. Like, once I finish using them, I don't need Repels until I have to surf to Cinnabar. You face Giovanni, are you worried? It depends on the Pokemon. Like, if I'm doing something that doesn't resist normal type moves, then I do worry a bit just because the Kangaskhan really can hurt you. But I wasn't worried about this today. Ice Beam, finally. Icy Wind is such a bad move. Alright, I'm going to put Rock Slide here and Ice Beam in slot 1. Actually, Thunderbolt will be in slot 1 just because it has more power points. Actually, Ice Beam. I switched my mind to Ice Beam just because it is going to be my most powerful move. My DP ups on Ice Beam, use a Repel. Yeah, I'm only going to use 2 Repels in this tower. Then I'm going to use 1 Repel to get down through Cycling Road. Actually, no, I don't use a Repel through Cycling Road. I'll use the final 2 Repels to get through the Safari Zone. And then after that, I won't need to get any for a while. Giovanni has Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Oh, you're talking about the final one. Absolutely not. The final Giovanni fight in this game in the gym, he is absolutely pathetic. Interesting, I disconnected. Huh, that was weird. Apparently I disconnected. Well, I should be up and going now. Alright, so what I was saying about the final Giovanni fight just being bad. Pretty much every Pokemon gets access to the tutor move for Substitute. And if you use Substitute on his first Rhyhorn, the AI will try and spam Scary Face if you're faster than him, which compared to a Rhyhorn, you're always going to outspeed him. So he's always going to use Scary Face. But the problem is, the AI has no idea if you have a substitute up, so he will infinitely spam Scary Face. So you could, like, set up your stats or whatever. Yeah, Mariah, it was weird, like, randomly disconnected. I'm looking at my upload rate right now. It's not really doing anything. Like, it just all of a sudden dropped to 0, then back to normal, so weird. Did you catch it? You actually cannot catch it. If you try to, it'll actually avoid the pokeballs. You can't catch it because it's dead. Then again, how can you catch a Ghastly? Who knows? You get to Gen 6, are you going to backport Gen 7? Backports are only going to be in Gens 1, 2, and 3. After that, it becomes very, very difficult or almost impossible to do it. So it'll just be the first 3. I don't think I need return, but I just got it just in case. Oh my gosh. Alright, also, Erica's fastest Pokemon is 45 speed. Her team is actually really slow, surprisingly. Even though her Pokemon are supposed to be fast, like Victory Bell is supposed to be a fast Pokemon, which it's not. At least on her team. I do actually do Gen 6 normally. In the new year, I've gotten 2 videos done in Gen 6. They'll be out in January. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of Water Pulse. I do not want this move. Do I still want this move? No. I was thinking maybe it could help with Blaine, but by the time I get to Blaine, I'm gonna have Calm Mind, so I could just Calm Mind Thunderbolt. Or, yeah, Calm Mind Thunderbolt. Yeah, that does help a lot, Axew. I mean, I had most of them memorized, but still a few. Okay. I made a mistake earlier. I used my final Repel, which would last me until the house to get Surf, but I had to backtrack for the Quick Claw, so I actually messed up my Repel management, and I need to stop catching things. Well, I guess this little guy's coming with me. Drop Rock Slide? I guess you're a bit behind in the footage. Alright, I'm going to save here just in case it goes wrong. This trainer here has 3 Drowsies and a Kadabra. He's not normally difficult, but he can be at times. Mainly because his Drowsy loves living hits. So yeah, see, I'm poisoned. This actually could be an issue. Honestly, I should probably be using Rock Slide. Didn't even make a difference. Yeah, see how close that was? I really should have used Substitute. Alright, gotta use the full restore. I'm gonna equip this Quick Claw. Use this protein. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I actually do want to fight these guys. Or this guy specifically. He has 2 Arbok and a Sandslash. Really, really good XP yields. But the problem is he can be kind of scary. Is it possible Speedrunner Ocarina of Time? Yeah, this will probably be surprising to you, but it is one of the most speedrun games on the entire speedrun.com website. Like, I think the game has a grand total of, like, thousands of runs across, like, 30 different categories. Like, it's nuts. A lot of people do it. Alright, so the plan here, substitute and spam Ice Beam. Or I guess spam Thunderbolt too, because I am running low on Ice Beams. But these Coughings have very bad special defense, so yeah, I think I'll be fine. Koga in this game is relatively bad. I mean, he's not a pushover, he's just bad. Like, you can have resets on him, it's just compared to other gym leaders, he's relatively bad. Mainly just because Substitute completely breaks this guy's team, kind of like Giovanni. But the difference is, if you're weak to poison, then Koga causes issues. Because otherwise, Substitute will keep getting broken, especially if you're weak to it. Yeah, you can never beat the guy. Alright, let's go do Erica. And we're still doing relatively good so far. Our only 2 resets were on Surge. And I don't really know what the solution's gonna be for Surge. I feel like all I can really do is just equip a Cherry Berry and hope for the best, because even if he Thunder Waves, he's still gonna get off another one. I think, yeah, the plan is just to keep spamming Rock Slide and just hope for the best. The Warren Trainer of Koga's gym, I would only agree with that just because he's mandatory. The Arbok Sandslash guys are harder, but they're optional. I don't think I need to substitute. I think Ice Beam will just one-shot everything. Theoretically, I could have just done Erica first, because I was able to outspeed her since the Pokemon Tower. But I just wanted to be extra safe. Because who knows? Ice Beam may not have one-shot the Victory Bell. So, who knows? Alright, I'm going to get Psychic, just in case. You know what? I'm gonna teach Calm Mind after Sylph anyway. No, I'll hold on to Psychic. Away. It's really hard to do that turn at times. Alright. I'm actually not going to do any optional trainers here. I actually... You know what? No, I don't think so. Because, the Pidgeot doesn't have Sand Attack. He does outspeed. He has 76 speed, but he'll probably just Feather Dance. So what I'm going to do is get off a Substitute. That was a quick Claw Clutch. I'll just see how the fight goes. Okay, one-shot the Pidgeot. Execute. That's an easy one-shot. Alright, this thing literally cannot do garbage to you. As his only attack is Future Sight. I actually outspeed that Gyarados, so Thunderbolt. And Thunderbolt this. This will probably break the sub, but not a big deal. Like, if he attacks me again... That was a crit. I was just gonna say, not only I'm neutral to fire, Thick Fat essentially makes me resist Flamethrower. And he just decided to crit at the worst time. Like, dude, come on, you just suck. I wonder if spamming Ice Beam... Yeah, Ice Beam and Rock Slide do roughly the same. Hey, he actually did Scary Face. He must not have detected the kill this time. So yeah, this thing does... I don't think this thing needs any training in Sylph. Yeah, and then I'll teach Calm Mind over Rock Slide. But here's the question about Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. Will this be my final set? I need to Elixir. This sorta will be. I'm gonna go into the league with Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, Calm Mind substitute. But, on Lorelei, I'll spam Thunderbolt. But then after Lorelei, I'm actually gonna replace Thunderbolt with Psychic. Just because it's gonna be the best move to deal with, Agatha. I mean, if I just use Ice Beam, I may need to set up like 3, potentially 4 Calm Minds, but oh, you've got to be kidding. But if I use a super effective move, then I might only need 1 Calm Mind, potentially 0. How did this guy even beat me anyway? I think maybe what happened is that Nidoqueen paralyzed me with Body Slam, or like crit me. I am probably gonna die here again. Yep. Okay. Use a substitute. You got kicked. Yeah. Dude, what is with this thing? Some of the worst trainers in the game have been my resets. 2 resets on Surge. 2 resets on Giovanni and Sylph. Oh, did it use double kick? Oh, that's what killed me. Oh, I just realized a huge oh, God. Oh, God, that's not good. The main problem is with double kick, the first one will break the substitute, but then the second one will do damage. Plus the Nidoqueen outspeeds. Alright, it's faster by 4 speed. I probably should have fought a few trainers in Sylph. I think I should have fought a few. Just to gain a couple of levels. Look at that, 78 speed. If I had just trained on a few trainers, I would have outsped. So, okay, in run 2, I need to fight some extra trainers. Alright, I know there's a rare candy in there, but if I'm going to be spamming Calm Mind, I don't need to get the out-of-the-way candies. Nidoqueen will use double kick when get... Brick. Or is Drill... Drill Run is not in this game. In Giovanni's gym, like him as the gym leader, the Nidoqueen has double kick. I think the Nidoking does as well. I don't know if it does, actually. This might be an issue. Yeah, this may not be a good idea. I think I should have fought trainers in Sylph. Oh no, not Future Sight. Okay, I really lucked my way through that. I'm going to lose some time on this split in the next run, but I'm going to do trainers in Sylph. Just because that was really lucky. And you know what? I might actually grab this candy. Hey, theoretically, I could just teach Strength to Nidoran. I do not play Roblox, so no, I have not played it. I'm sure my brother may have played it. He loves Roblox. Alright, also, speed stats for Blaine. His, Arcanine has... I need supers. Okay, remember when I said I didn't need to buy super repels for a while? This is the next moment I need repels, so I do need to stop by the store. Honestly, I should have just done that when I was in Saffron. Just buy the max repels there. Use Moonstone on Nidoran. You know what? Sure. Let me get some vitamins. I think I might need some. Honestly, I probably should have also picked up Carbos and Sylph. Where is it? Oh, it's not a Nidorino. Sorry. Not getting it today. Yeah, on the next run, I'm gonna go get some Carbos and Calciums and Sylph. Whatever. I figured this would have been faster than attempting to fly. Ask you, why did you delete that message? What level to get Nidorino? Just one more level. Golding. Ask you, what are you doing? Alright, just gotta get this rare candy. I mean, he is a troll. He's been in the stream before. I'm kind of used to that. Like, trolling's not against my rules. Usually, if I want somebody muted, I would ask for it. Alright, let's go try Blaine. Alright, I am faster than everything except the Rapidash. Oh, Calm Mind. I still haven't taught it yet. Actually, you didn't do, like, a complete ban. You just did, like, what, a 1-minute timeout or something? Alright, get rid of Rock Slide. Alright. Let's see how much Fire Blast does. That was a crit. Dude, it's doing, like, nothing. Okay, yeah, Blaine's not an issue at all. This guy's almost free. Yeah, ask you. I don't have a problem with the troll questions, as long as it's not, like, spammy. Like, the spammy kind of troll questions. Like, where somebody says, like, the same message, like, 5 times. But yeah, if I think somebody needs to be timed out, I'll let you know. And, great. Pidgey just stole most of my XP. Not a big deal, though. Alright. Gym Leader Warren. The toughest guy in this whole building. Which, he's not going to be that tough today. Although I didn't heal, so he might be. Okay, actually, Nidoqueen might live. Okay, surprisingly not. It's a good thing Pidgey tested that Hyper Potion, make sure it wasn't poison. Yep, that's Warren. Alright, now to go fight the actual gym leader. Alright, don't even need to save. I'm just gonna substitute Ice Beam. Well, I guess sub in one Calm Mind. Okay. I think that's the only thing that's gonna outspeed me. Okay. That's fine. Oh, Nidoking does have double kick. Man, look at my EV spread. 29 HP, 60 attack, 59 defense, 69 special attack, 105 speed, just 9 special defense. Literally just 9. I know where they came from, too, because most of the special defense EVs in this game are from Drowsy and Hypno. Drowsy and Hypno are the ones that give special defense. Not many other Pokemon do. Alright, I'm not going to set up a substitute here. Because getting hit with Feather Dance is not a big deal. Although I probably should set up a substitute to be safe. You know, it's really helpful this guy sends out Execute second because it just gives me a free knockout. It's a good thing I swapped to Thunderbolt. Blizzard, no. Whoa. I never played Gen 3. Oh no, Dominic, it was nothing. Nothing against you. Axe, you just thought, you were just being a bit trolly. I mean, I guess it was a bit trolly, but you didn't mean any harm. So you're good. But I guess what I'll say is, try to keep the conversation related to, like, what we're doing. You can bring up, like, others, like, random things, like you brought up, OT earlier, and I was fine with that. Yeah, the Nidoking thing was a bit trolly. But it's not a big deal. I played Pokemon Red on the Game Boy when I was 5, so I don't remember anything about this early gen. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I remember you asked about if the Nidoking had a double kick. It does. There was another thing I remember the last message you said is Nidoking helping with Blaine. Normally it would, but we're doing a solo run, which means I'm not allowed to use any other Pokemon. Oh. Dang it, I was so close to getting out. Hey, look, it's the Lucky Onyx. Alright, get rid of my Pokemon here, including the Nidoran. If it was a Nidorino I caught, I would have used a Moonstone on it. Okay, I'm gonna use just some candies. Alright, I think I'm just gonna set up with Calm Mind right away, because this thing does have Surf. Oh no, not Hail. Alright, just 3. I think that's all I need. Although, I probably should have a substitute for the Jinx. I'll get it on this thing. Who is my worry? Bruno. Because I'm 4 times weak to fighting. But I will be teaching Psychic. But my main question is, like, I know his Hitmonlee is going to outspeed. It has 113 speed. So I'm kind of worried about how much damage he's going to do. Well, it's not really the rock type I'm worried about, it's his fighting type moves. I'm only regular weak to rock. I'm 4 times weak to fighting. But fortunately, his lead Onyx is not fighting. If his lead was like his Hitmonlee or something, this would be so much worse. Alright, I'm going to teach Psychic right now. Thunderbolt is not going to be useful throughout the league anymore. Alright. Lorelei was easy. Just Calm Mind and just like 3 Calm Mind sub. Alright. I'm going to substitute right here. Alright, so right here, see how Rock Tomb did not break the sub the first try? If it did break the substitute first try, then this would be a lot worse. Oh god. I think he's going to start doing that now. Okay, miss. Alright, I need to sweep now. I need to have a substitute up for the Hitmonlee, because the Hitmonlee is going to outspeed and break it. Female Tyrogue. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Can I set up another sub? Barely. Quick Claw Clutch. Mega Kick. Okay, you guys want to know why he used Mega Kick and not Brick Break? At 1 HP left, the AI detected that any of his attacking moves would kill, because I literally had 1 HP, so he just randomizes. So he chose Mega Kick, which is the only reason I kept my substitute up. So that was a pure Bruno play right there. But okay, I think in the next run, if I don't get any more struggle in the league, I should just use all my candies before Bruno. I would disagree. I think, actually, no, you're right. I think it is Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan used to be bad, but in Gen 4, when the physical, special split happened, where moves like, Fire Punch and Thunder Punch became physical moves, which were Hitmonchan's, like, signature moves, it became a lot better, and it actually made it better than Hitmonlee. So, like, in the early games, Hitmonlee was better, but in the newer games, Hitmonchan is definitely better. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised, too. It was probably, oh, I know why. I think it was trying to go for Rock Tomb. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, no, not Mean Look. Oh, no, not Dream... Uh-oh, Curse. Okay. Is this her last Pokemon? I am dead. Okay, I played that really, really bad. Because I was Okay, yeah, that was super bad. Alright, here's what I need to do. Substitute. Also, that was a lucky Quick Claw, too. Another one. I'm never gonna outspeed this Gengar, I don't think. Put your P on Hitmontop? I don't really like it too much. I don't really like middle ground evolutions. I want something that's either defensive or offensive. Come on. You know you want to hit it. Okay. I need to get my sub set up. Okay, I really should have used all my candies before Bruno. I would outspeed that thing if I had used my candies. Alright, technically Thunderbolt would still be useful here, but I'm going to be setting up Calm Minds on the Gyarados anyway. So spamming Psychic and Ice Beam will just be just fine. Actually, no. Ice Beam would be the best move for Gyarados, because Ice Beam is neutral. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother setting a sub up. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Okay, I may need to use my rare candies here. Okay, I should just use them right now. This is clearly way too underleveled. Oh, give all the Hitmons Megas? That would be really cool. Alright, I'm just going to do level 60. Alright, 1 Calm Mind, 2 Calm Minds. I think 2 should be enough. Nowhere even close, but I think it'll be fine. The other ones are weak to Ice Beam. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Okay, it still killed it. Can you imagine if that let it live? Oh, man. But yeah, I can outspeed the Dragonite. The Dragonite has 107 speed, I think. Yep, 107. Dragonite's relatively slow. Yeah, he's technically not the Dragon Master. He's the Flying type Master, because if you notice, his whole team, except for the Dragonairs, are Flying types. Alright, so here's the plan for the champion. Substitute, and 3 Calm Minds, and Sweep. Also, that Pidgeot's faster by 8 speed, so it might have been worth using the Carbos earlier, so I could have gotten more speed EVs. But then again, I think it's a pretty far stretch to try and outspeed this thing, so there is a chance in the next playthrough that he will actually get off a Sand Attack. But I'm honestly, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Claire is the Dragon Master. Claire's a whiny little bitch. That's what she is. He tried to use Aerial Ace instead of Fire Blast. That's funny. You could have a timid nature. You know what? Would that be better, though? Because before I get Calm Mind, that means I'm not going to be making ranges. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, it's not a big deal if I don't outspeed the Pidgeot here. It just means I could get hit by a Sand Attack. Besides, I'll be behind a substitute with Calm Mind, so even if I do miss and I get hit, unless it's on the Rhydon, I'm fine. Like, if I miss on the Rhydon and my sub gets broken, I'm kind of screwed. But if it's like on the Alakazam, I can easily reset it back up. Yeah, I don't think I want to change my nature. Alright, 104.26 with 8 resets. Let's see, 2 of them were on Surge. 2 of them was on the Giovanni and Sylph. Sabrina was very, very lucky. Blaine was easy. Some members of the league were hard, but here's going to be the plan. The early game's going to be roughly the same, but the difference is, Surge is entirely luck dependent. I could do more trainers for him, but I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. because I'm going to get paralyzed either way. So my mid-game ordering is still going to be Koga, Erica, Sylph, Sabrina, then Blaine. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight Koga's trainers. Just the ones with Arbok and Sand Slashes, because they're really good XP-wise. And in Erica's gym, I'll just fight Erica. In Sylph, I'm going to fight all the good trainers and get all the vitamins. Use them all to probably just Calcium and Carbos. And then after all that, I'll defeat Sabrina, and then I'll defeat Blaine, then Giovanni. Use all my candies before Lorelei. It'll be... Honestly, Dominic, it might be both. Because there were some candies I skipped. Actually, the only easy candy I really skipped was the one in Sylphco on the 10th floor. I could get it, but more of the levels are just going to be from fighting trainers, so it's mainly just fighting trainers. All right. I'm gonna start some new polls, because clearly I very underestimated this thing. Yeah, but if I use them before Lorelei, I could outspeed the Jinx, and Jinx won't be an issue. Because I just don't want to get hit with Lovely Kiss. So I'm just gonna use them before Lorelei. What time will I beat the champion at? Under... Let's see, 104. I plan to add more training, so I'm gonna make the under at 105. 105 to 107. I don't know if I can really shave off that much time on the second run, just because I am adding more training. I mean, I'm not worried about the Jinx hurting me. I'm worried about the Lovely Kiss. I wonder if Steve's done with his stream yet. Oh, he's literally on red. So, Steve might actually join us. Hopefully. But so far, like the 104... 104.26 would actually put this thing in 28th place out of 43. That's like direct middle of the ground, middle of the road. But yeah, let's get run 2 started. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so any changes to the Brock split? Not really. If I want to do some extra trainers for Surge, I would probably just do like the Butterfree trainer before Vermilion, probably one of his gym trainers, but I don't think training for Surge is going to matter at all. I mean, theoretically, I could do a couple of Mount Moon trainers just to outspeed the Pidgeotto, because in the first run, I actually speed-tied that Pidgeotto. So, you know what? I probably will fight. Maybe, like, the Hiker? The one with the 2 Geodudes and the Onix? I think that's the best plan. Mr. Mime got creepy with its new evolution. I agree. Mr. Rhyme, I hate that thing. I do not like it. Then again, I generally don't like Mr. Mime. Yeah, you know what? I'll do a couple of trainers in Mount Moon. I'm not going to do the bug catchers, though. The bug catchers are awful for training. Only do them if Brock is going to be hard, or if you're extremely desperate. Like, Hisuian Avalugg from a few days ago was extremely desperate for Misty. Like, I needed to do the bug catchers. It was just that bad. Just because of how slow it was. But, I mean, actually, I'm not sure if damage rounding was the issue, though. Because I'm always going to get paralyzed. And he's going to set up double teams because he outspeeds. But I'll probably end up getting over 25 anyway. Alright, get the antidote. Dang it. I'm hoping when Steve finishes his stream, I really hope he raids his viewers over to me. That'd be pretty cool. Surge likes to paralyze. Yep, that's his whole objective in life. That and being the best assistant gift shop manager he can be. Those of you who don't know what that is, that's an old J-Rose 11 joke because Surge is such a horrible gym leader. He's basically called the gift shop manager, and every time he loses, he gets demoted. Like, assistant gift shop manager who works part-time. I feel like you did solo run with cast form. I actually never played with cast form, so no, that wasn't me. I would like to do it at some point, but it sounds like pure torture. But its starting moveset's really interesting. If I remember correctly, I think its starting moveset's like Ember, Powder Snow, your reset counters? Oh, right, it's because I was typing. I have the letter R on my keyboard set to increment the reset counter, and if when I was typing the poll, it was boosting the reset counter. Who's the worst gym leader? In this game specifically, Surge. Give me a specific region, and I'll tell you who the worst is. For Johto, it's Price. For Hoenn, probably Brawly. Not Brawly. No, because the reason I thought I said Brawly at first is because you can actually skip him till the 4th gym, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. Let's assume you have to fight the gyms in order. Brawly is actually kind of hard if you have to fight him as the 2nd gym. But, like, I think the worst overall, it's got to be Juan. Juan/Wallace, depending on which Hoenn game you're playing. Because by that point, his whole team is so underleveled. He's got 5 Pokemon. Half of them are trash. For Juan specifically, his Ace Kingdra is just annoying because it has Double Team and Rest. Or Wallace is my low tick, just has like Surf and Ice Beam. But other than that, like, they are not that good. Did I actually just say no to Icy Wind? You know what? I'm fine with that. Icy Wind kept missing on me so many times. For Sinnoh, it would have to be Byron. Because Byron's Ace Bastiodon has so many weaknesses and its moveset is pure garbage. Alright, I need a Spearow. There we go. Weather Ball doesn't kill, right? It does. Surely this one won't. Yep, the last one was level 6. Should have been water-themed. Agreed. Alright, so I am going to fight a couple of extra trainers. I'm gonna fight the ones where I can easily one-shot them. Like this girl here with the Oddish and Bellsprout, and then there's a hiker with 2 Geodudes and an Onix. I'll fight those two. Who's the worst in Alola? It's been a long time since I've played them. I really have no idea. They were all hard in some way. I feel like Alola really shouldn't count, because they're technically not gym leaders. For Galars, I don't really know. A lot of the gym leaders in Galar are bad, but who's the dragon type one? Rihan, I think his name is. He was actually kind of good because his gym was double battle themed, and he had a Duraludon with a he had an interesting double battle strat. So he's like if Tate and Liza were actually good. But I don't know. X and Y, pretty much every gym leader is bad. The best gym leader is Grant, just because early game, you don't really have a good answer to his Tyrant or Amora, because his Tyrant has a strong jaw with bite, which hurts bad. But the rest of the gym leaders are just horrible. They're just horrendously bad. Rihan. Yeah, Rihan. Yeah, he's actually a good gym leader. I remember struggling with him. For Unova, though, for Black and White 1, you would probably have to be Bryson. Because his team is just pure ice types, and they are just horrendously bad. Like, they're pure ice types. Like, they have really common weaknesses. Like, a regular fire type, fighting type, rock type, or steel type will just destroy his whole team. And they're pretty common typings. I think for Black 2, White 2, worst gym leader, I don't know. I think for casual play, it would have to be Marlin. Just because water is not a good gym leader type that late into the game. Any ice or psychic type boss is a joke in any Pokemon game. Ice type, I'd have to agree. Psychic, not so much. Because there's still plenty of hard psychic leaders. Like, I mean, not Sabrina in this game, but Sabrina in Red, Blue, and Yellow are quite, well, honestly, she's only scary if you're weak to Psychic. And I mean, in Gen 1, it's kind of common to be weak to Psychic. And some of you might be surprised when I say Bryson is the worst gym leader in Unova and not like Burke because he uses bugs. Burke is actually a good gym leader because Levani is actually a relatively good bug type. I mean, it has a lot of weaknesses, yes, but his signature move Struggle Bug can actually be bad because it guarantees a special attack drop, which is bad if you're trying to spam like a fire move. Plus, he has a Dwebble on his team, which is part rock type. And I think in every game, he has Smackdown as a move. So if you try to bring in a fire or flying type, his Dwebble will counter you. I mean, I haven't really had... I'm trying to think. Have I had a run where he was hard? I think it was just Nidoking. Just because Nidoking doesn't really have good moves at the start. But oh, the point is, it's Bryson. I've never had a Pokemon struggle at Bryson. He's basically Price. Honestly, I would have to say Price is honestly better. Because at least he has some type diversity. Like, at least he has some part water types. Save before Mankey, dude. I'll go back in time like 12 seconds and go save before him. Huh, I kind of thought Steve would be joining us by now. Bryson and Bryson. It asks you, is Steve still live, or did he end his stream? I kind of thought he would stop in by now. Really smooth menuing there. He finished? Huh. So I'm guessing he just didn't stop by. Maybe it's because he doesn't want to bother me or something? But I said he could come in. Oh well. Nope. Also, check out my speed. I'm actually speed tied with the Staryu. I'm actually gonna fight a couple of extra trainers here. These trainers in Misty's Gym are technically optional, but I'm probably not gonna get another level out of this, but this will help for later, I guess. Lost the speed tie, but he just used Harden. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna save and heal before this guy. You can the Discord if you Rock Slide. Yeah, remember when I had a blackout? Good times. Alright, I need the candy. I'm gonna fight this guy too. Rock Slide's just gonna completely one-shot his Butterfree, and it gives like 600 experience. Yeah, for just having a single Butterfree. Okay, I did not mean to fight this person. This person just has 3 Pidgeys. Really, really bad XP yields, so this was a complete accident. Get the emergency max ether. I don't need to buy super potions right now. You know, in red and blue, this was actually a max potion. A shame they had to change it. Alright, so I might actually be level 26 for Surge. That might actually make him easier. But he is still going to be pretty luck dependent, because I think his Voltorb has 47 or 49 speed, so his Voltorb and his Raichu will both outspeed. Uh, yeah, I'll still teach Water Pulse. Just in case. Berry Berry Rock Slide. Yeah, I think Rock Slide's probably the better move. Oh my god, I am so stupid. In my defense, I only equipped that Cherry Berry early because I thought I was just gonna one-shot the Pikachu. I thought I used Rock Slide, but I used Powder Snow. So I guess I'll just hold this Oran Berry. I was trying to save some menuing time. Well, let's see how well Rock Slide does. Never punished. Well, at least I have the Oran Berry for later if I end up using it during a fight. Wow, I just completely overshot those stairs. No paralysis this time. Yep. Surge was actually nice to me. I'm a minute and 29 seconds ahead of my last run, too, because of it. Alright, here's a question. I do need a bunch of training in Sylph for Sabrina. I wonder if it's worth fighting some random mid-game trainers. Probably not. Just stick to Sylph. Sylph has a lot of good trainers in it. Darn. Wish Pokemon games would give us the speed-up walk ability. You mean like the running shoes? Or just like speed up the game in general? I feel like I understand why speeding up the game is not in this because that would probably break a lot of things. Sylph Giovanni? He's not. He's not going to cause problems. I'm going to be fighting most of the trainers in Sylph. So he's not going to cause problems this time. I was just very underleveled. You could tell because Ice Beam wasn't one-shotting Nidorino. Speed up the game in general. They actually did somewhat have that feature in Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. If you use the little transfer pack to play your Game Boy games on the TV, you could actually unlock the ability to speed up your game. And I think it went all the way up to 3 times speed. Like, that was the only time they ever officially had speed up on their Pokemon games. You had to play it through Pokemon Stadium. Plus, I think you had to unlock the feature. Well, I kind of expected Nidoqueen to live it, because Nidoqueen has pretty decent HP. Oh, my repel ran out. Alright, so I've got 4 repels left. Alright, 2 of them will be used in Pokemon Tower, and 2 of them will be used in the Safari Zone, but make sure I get the Quick Claw before I use the repel. If I just remember to do that, then I'll have plenty of time save. Alright, didn't encounter Slowbro guy, or Slowpoke guy. I guess I could fight the Grimer Muck guy, but I mean, he gives good XP, but not really good compared to the people in Sylph. I mean, it could make Koga's trainer slightly easier. I'll do it. Alright, I'm gonna heal up here. Get the PP ups for Ice Beam later. Just do everything here like normal. Hey, GZ. You just woke up from a nap an hour ago? Well, hey, hope you had a good nap. Ow. Schedule's messed up again. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, I guess not really. It hasn't happened to me that much. I guess I should be fortunate enough for that. I mean, what I did during the daylight savings transition, basically when we went back an hour, even though I was feeling tired earlier, I forced myself to stay awake until the normal time. Yeah, I'm gonna try and start remembering to use the Max Ethers more. I've been getting them just because they're right there, but if I'm not gonna use them, why pick them up? But then again, I always get the Pecha and Chestoberry on the boat. Mainly because, 1, they're right there, and 2, I can never remember which trash can had just the Cherry Berry. Also, it's really nice I get Ice Beam here. Got your beard evened out. Nice. I have to shave like every couple of days. Whenever I try to grow facial hair, it does not look good. And it itches like crazy. Because it's real rough. Alright. Alright, at least I'm not paralyzed for Giovanni this time. Also, you guys notice I'm still holding that Oranberry. In my runs, I always use the Ethers, then Elixirs late game, especially if I'm not going to center trip in Emerald. Honestly, in Emerald, I always end up using my Elixirs in the middle of, like, Rocket or Evil team sections. I hardly ever save them for the League, just because Emerald is kind of generous on max Elixirs. Like, 2 max elixirs is all you really need for the whole league, so everything else is just fair game to me. And like for this game, I always save 1 max elixir, and I always get, oh, right. I always save 1 max elixir, and like 1 elixir, 2 elixirs at most. That's all I really need. Yeah. And tomorrow, I am going to need to make my schedule for the week. Next week is going to be pretty awesome. let's see, Sunday, it'll be Speedrun Sunday. I'll just do another Black Squirrel Platinum run. Hopefully get a better time than 3 hours. Monday will be no stream. Tuesday will be the casual Tuesday. I'll probably... Am I going to resume? Yeah, I'm going to resume Earthbound. I really want to try and finish it. I feel like I've been doing the game way too long. I mean, it's kind of hard to get it done when you only play it for like 2 hours a day. I'm going to see if I can get my brother, though, to be on like a voice call with me during the stream so he can help me and at least speed up the playthrough. Wednesday, there's no stream Wednesday. Thursday, though, I'm gonna have 2 different Crystal streams. Will be no, not Spyro. I've never played Spyro and I'll probably never speedrun it. But Thursday we'll be doing 2 Crystal backports. We'll be doing the normal Jung Moo, which was for yesterday, but just because it was Thanksgiving, I didn't really have enough time, so I decided to cancel it. But right afterwards, we're actually going to be doing Meowscarada in Crystal, because it's a member-suggested run by Black Metal. And then Friday will be Firered. I don't know which one. I have Iron Bundle, Weirdeer, or Beartick. It'll probably be Beartick, I'm not sure. And then the next blue one, it all depends on what Ike wants. So next week is only really interesting just because there's going to be 2 Crystal runs in one day. Well, 2 Pokemon. That's going to be 4 runs. I'm going to have to run Crystal 4 times on Thursday. Might do this by 59 minutes. Possibly. I'm only ahead by 1:30 right now. I would have to be ahead. At the end of the game, I'd have to be ahead by 5 minutes, but I think sub-hour is possible. Iron Bundle for Christmas week. Absolutely. Actually, what day of the week is Christmas on this year? And speedrunning Crystal clearly, I found out I can world record in starter only any % with Venusaur. Venusaur specifically. I don't remember what other starters there are, but why not something like for Alligator? Why specifically Venusaur? Actually, if I had to take a rough guess, it's probably something to do with sleep strats, but I think Venusaur gets sleep powder in like the low 50s. Like, it's really late. Alright, so my mid-game routing is going to be a bit messed up here. I'm not going to do Koga then Erica. I'm going to do Erica then Koga. Okay, not the 4th week. I meant what day of the week. Like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? That's what I meant. Yeah, I don't need to save. Every fight's free except for the champion. That sounds really broken. I just don't really know much about Crystal Clear, so I can't really envision like what the game is like. I haven't played Crystal Clear in like 6 or 7 years. Wednesday? Ah, thank you. Dang. Actually, the reason that's kind of sucks for me is because Wednesday is my normal day off anyway. But if Christmas was like on a Tuesday, I could get a free day off. But darn. I mean, at least Christmas Eve is Tuesday, so I would work Tuesday, and I'd get holiday pay for that. Nice. Safeguard strats. Nice. Scott's Thoughts did a Backport race with us a few weeks ago. He made safe... Yeah, what Pokemon was it? He did a Pokemon Backport with us, and I think it was Xerneas. He used Safeguard to beat both of us, because Safeguard was able to block stuff like Morty's Curse, Hypnosis, Chuck's Hypnosis, Jasmine's Thunder Wave. All that stuff was just blocked by Safeguard. Yeah, that was the move that made him beat both of us. Okay, I've only got one repel left. I'm gonna have to go through this patch of grass. Then I'll use the repel here. So I think in future runs, I should probably try and buy like 12 or 13 repels in pewter. Safeguard pedal dance? Wait, safeguard prevents you from confusing yourself with pedal dance in that game? That is insane. I actually did not know that. That is insane. Alright, substitute, because I do not want to be poisoned. You've got to be kidding. Still not a one-shot? Maybe it's a range? Maybe, maybe not. You know what's interesting? The Drowsy have higher special defense than the Kadabra. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy, and I'm gonna fight the other guy with Arbok and Sandslash too. Yeah, good idea to have an FAQ. I know whenever I've been in, like, Worcester's streams before, there'd be, like, an exclamation point FAQ command, and it would bring up a little paste bin with common questions and answers. I should I guess whenever I do something for, like, speed runs on YouTube, I should probably have maybe not like an FAQ, but like maybe in the description, I'll just describe what the category is and maybe some questions people might have. But then again, I don't mind people asking questions. But I guess some people with bigger audiences would get tired of it, which would make sense to me. Here's in the description. Yeah, that also works. Oh, I am an idiot. I'm an idiot. I left to go heal, but I, for some reason, thought I already fought Koga. Okay, that is just me being dumb. Okay, that was really scary. Oh, like in the literal description, not like a link to a pastebin, but like the literal text. Okay, okay, yeah. I need to think of doing something like that for my speedrun streams. Oh, you pasted your route down there too? Alright, Koga's being annoying. Nice crit. Dude. Come on. Oh my god. First reset at Koga. That just freaking blows. Nice crit. Oh, I'll take that. Alright, I'm only ahead now by 58 seconds. That was a really bad Koga split. Alright, so what I'm going to do differently for Sylph, I'm going to fight most trainers in Sylph. I need a lot more training than I got last time. Maybe not a lot more, but like just fight the good ones. Good thing I can still one-shot Magnetons. I was actually kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to. Alright, so 6th floor, there is a Carbos here I want to get. The floors that I need to go to for Carbos and Calciums are 6, 10, 7, and 9. 6, 7, 9, 10. Those floors have Carbos and Calcium. And there's an HP up, may as well get it. No other good trainers here. This trainer is actually pretty good. He has 2 fully evolved Pokemon. Eighth floor, there's just an iron here. May as well get it. Also, with this extra training I've been doing, I actually can outspeed Pidgeot now. Froze it. Nice. Alright, before I go down there, I'm gonna get the Carbos first. I'm not gonna fight that scientist. Most of the scientists in this building are good. The 10th floor one is not. He has a coughing and a Magnemite. He's very bad. Oh, okay. And finally, this guy. All this guy's Pokemon are fully evolved, plus he's usually the last trainer I always fight before the rival just because he's on the way. I mean, there's also a scientist nearby too. He's effectively the last guy. Alright, 44. That should be good enough. It's too bad Earthquake is so useless in Fire Leaf Green. Too many levels. Which Pokemon is that? I mean, Earthquake in general just isn't that good in this game, because you get it from Giovanni, which is the last gym leader, plus Earthquake is not good in the league. It used to be good in Red and Blue, because it was good on Agatha, but her Pokemon now have Levitate. Oh, okay. I was confused what you said, GZ. I can see you meant Earthquake is so useless on so many levels, but you said too many levels, and I'm like, what learns Earthquake at a high level? Like, I thought you were talking about a level upset. That's why I was confused. Yeah, Levitator's really, really nerfed the ground typing. I mean, it wasn't until Gen 7 when Gengar lost its Levitate ability and got Cursed Body. Which honestly makes sense. Alright, I am gonna heal. Alright, yeah, this guy's not gonna be hard this time. I have way more levels. Yeah, not really. Round 2. Earthquake is useful if you can get it earlier, though. Like, if you get it by level up, like Doug Trio. But, like, getting it from the TM is not really that good. Alright, normally I would heal at the center, but I actually remembered I have a Max Elixir, so I'm going to use it on Ice Beam. Gengar is still a decent tanky special attacker, but you're better off with any other Pokemon that has Cursed Body. I agree with that, yeah. Also, check it out. I actually outspeed Kadabra now. I think at 90 speed, I outspeed everything but Alakazam. Alakazam is 108 speed. Funnily enough, Sabrina's Alakazam is faster than Lance's Dragonite, which is really funny. Also, since I got the extra training, I'm going to skip out on the Boulder Candy. The one by the Warden's house. Alright. I always forget to use the repel. I don't have them. Dude, I keep forgetting. If I'm going to be delaying buying the repels until later, usually I combine it with a vitamin buy, but this thing doesn't do a vitamin buy, which is why I kept forgetting. Because what my new plan is for these things is, I do my vitamin buy after I'm done with Sylph, but I don't do a vitamin buy with this thing, which is why I kept forgetting. I think Chansey is one of the few Pokemon that makes Eviolite work. I guess potentially Scyther, but I don't know. I can't really think of too many Mons that run Eviolite that's not Lil Cup. So I'm sure in Little Cup, like everyone and their mother would run Eviolite. Unless Eviolite's banned in Little Cup. Alright, what's my speed? Oh, I'm speed tied with Rapidash. That's not a big deal. It's not banned? Really? Huh. Actually, I remember when I did do some Little Cup matches in Showdown, the one held item that everyone used was Berry Juice. Because it healed a flat 20 HP, which was insane for Little Cup. I forgot Psychic. I honestly don't think I need Psychic. I don't know. I know... Oh, you've got to be kidding. I know Mienfoo is pretty busted. I'm gonna lose. Alright, I won the speed tie, but I'm probably gonna die from the burn. Oh, come on. That's no fair. mean, Fire Blast has like, what, 20% chance to burn? I know it's slightly better than other fire moves, but still. Well, here's the thing. What do I need Psychic for? I thought I needed it for Bruno, but you know what? I did mention before, it can save me Calm Minds. I will go back and get it. Actually, I don't know what I was thinking. Man, I really wish you could still dig out of Blaine's gym. Alright, now for cool trainer Warren, the best trainer in this gym. I'm gonna set up one Calm Mind. It might be your time. I 100% will. Because my last Giovanni split was 52 minutes and 3 seconds, and I'm probably gonna get like probably a low 50 minute. I beat Blaine 2 minutes and 26 seconds faster than my first run. I don't think this thing's gonna get sub-hour, though. I mean, I did have resets in the league. I would have to first try everyone in the league, I think, to get sub-hour. Oh. So that's how you're gonna be. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't save for him because why would you ever save for this guy? Okay. Wow, it's hard to believe a Surf did that much. Alright, I will admit, though, I should have used a potion. So that is completely my fault. Yep, that is some time loss. The reason he was using Earthquake instead of Scary Face was because he detected a kill with it. Wait, what? Dude, come on. I chose not to save again, you bastard. Okay, how come Giovanni is all of a sudden trying to be good? Like, what's with this guy? Why is he all of a sudden good? Dude, don't do that. Alright, I lost about 56 seconds because of that. Which is just awesome. You know what, Axu? You're right. I was actually screwed either way, so... Honestly, I think him killing me early, he probably did me a favor by doing that. So, what's the delay like for the YouTube stream, like, Axu or anyone else? Like, if you type something in, like, how long does it take for it to appear on the chat on screen? Because, I think when I started doing the streams to only YouTube, I stopped streaming to Twitch. I think it set my latency back to normal when it should be on ultra low. So I just want to know what the delay is like. 20 or 30. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to fix that. So yeah, for the next stream, I'm going to try to set it to ultra low. I don't know why YouTube thinks a delay of that long is considered good. Yeah, I'm going to try and make it so ultra low is the default. Alright, deposit my HM users. Yep. Alright, I'm going to use these all now to get to level 61. Honestly, level 60 was what I had for Lance, so I'm probably going to be like level 62 for him. Actually, no, 63. Alright, I'm ahead of my first run by 1 minute and 44. I would need to first try everyone in the league to get sub-hour, which I don't think is going to happen. I think 2 Calm Minds will be enough. Plus, I actually outspeed everyone now. Actually, I'm going to get off a free sub here, just in case the Jinx somehow lives. Alright, Psychic. Alright, so I think just 1 Calm Mind's going to be needed. That was really underleveled for Bruno last time. Actually, breaking the substitute actually doesn't matter. I actually outspeed the Hitmonlee. So his whole team will be a one-shot sweep. I think even the Machamp will. So yeah, today, this guy's the hiker. I don't outspeed this Gengar, do I? Nope. Alright. Sub. I think just 1 Calm Mind. Come on. There we go. Alright. It absorbed the confusion. That's good. Man, I really love Team Charm's theme. I never played Explorers the Sky, like as a kid. Well, I sort of tried to. I remember I tried to play it on emulator when I first started Twitch streaming. Just like in 2019, like off of my laptop with nothing but a screen recording. I didn't even have a camera or anything. I actually streamed Explorers the Sky. I wanted to do a Recruit'em All playthrough. But then the emulator was very buggy or something, and the game would never save because it kept crashing whenever I tried to save. So I had to use save states to make progress. And I remember when I actually beat Dialga, the game tried to make a save, it wouldn't save, and then the game soft locked. I literally could not do the post game. I remember it was an old ass emulator called No Cache GBA, because it was the only one I could get to even load on my old piece of shit laptop. Yeah. If that hadn't happened, I would have actually played the post game of Sky. But as a kid, I had Explorers of Time. Don't heal your PP for Lance. Well, too bad, I'm going to do it. Okay, I might actually first try the champion, and this will be sub-hour. Darn. Look at that. The Pidgeot outspeeds by 2. Honestly, the only thing I could have really done differently was... I would have had to get like an extra couple of candies. I was fine with the risk. Alright, I need one more Calm Mind. Oh no, not Future Sight. $58.58. 2 resets at level 65. Where were my 2 resets? Oh, I remember. It was on Koga because I got really bad luck on him. And it was Blaine because Fire Blast burned me. And I did have one blackout on Giovanni because I didn't heal before him, and the Rhyhorn wasn't going to spam Scary Face. But still, he was kind of scary, like, earlier. Koga and Blaine. I mean, sorta Surge too, but it was a lot better this time. Well, alright, let's add this to the leaderboard. Let's see, we were level 65 with 2 resets, real time of 58, and in-game time of 2 hours and 48 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sort this on the leaderboard. Alright. Let's take a look. 58.58 would put it right here in 19th place. Not bad, not bad. It was slightly better than Malamar, but it did a bit worse than Galarian Moltres and Roserade. Dude, Roserade felt so freaking broken with that extra sensory egg move. What's the best ice type I've done? Galarian Darmanitan. That thing was just absolutely insane. Yeah, 19th place, I'll take it. I mean, look at all these Hisuian forms. The best Hisuian mon I did was Electrode, and that got 23rd. And then, like, Braviary 25th, and Arcanine 37th, and Avalugg 40th. But, I don't really know if it's going to get better from here. I don't really know, like, Beartic's moveset that well, or Iron Bundle, or Weirdeer. But I'm pretty sure Weirdeer gets Psychic moves, so it might be good, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow, where Ike the Killer is going to be joining us in Pokemon Blue, where we'll be playing with Iron Hands. I will see you then. Bye.